Welcome, everybody, right here to TJ Ribs on Acadian and I-10. It's the final show of 2023. It's the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. Got the man right here, Athletic Director Roman Banks. How you doing?
Next to the man, Chris Powell.
No big rings, so my knuckles are not broke.
I didn't wear the rings today right now.
Yeah. We just have a team that upset the number 21 team of the nation.
There you go, man. Basketball in the house.
Got the men in the house. We're here. We got the defending SWAC tournament champion Lady Jaguars in the house.
In the house.
Carlos Funches. Yes, indeed.
Good show.
Got this man, the sexiest legs in all of college sports and coaching. Bowling coach right here in the house. Coach Doyle, Barry Doyle
in the house. Yep. Coach of the year.
The coach of the year. He'd rather that shiny trophy and ring than his legs.
Yeah, he just won that last tournament. He told him he didn't want that trophy because the trophy didn't say what it needed to say on it, right?
That's exactly right.
He got represent Jackson State. He beat Jackson State.
That's exactly right. We got interim head coach Terrence Graves in the house, who Bayou Classic winner, baby.
Bayou Classic champs in the house.
We got the one and only Henry Baptiste in the house.
My man, Mr. Henry Baptiste, y'all.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
He retired from the chicken shack, but he's hired by Southern University Athletics.
And he's on so many boards. He's on the Superdome board, the Foundation board. You need something done, this guy will get it done.
I call him 24/7. He probably look at my phone and say, dang, that's Coach again.
That's exactly right. Is that the offensive coordinator I see in the house?
Yeah, that's Coach Totten. Willie Totten in the house.
Willie Totten in the house right there. Yes, indeed. That guy still looks like he could play right now. Pick up a football and throw it 70 yards down the field.
Like Coach Funno.
Like
Coach Funno in the house.
What's that?
Coach Funno, your soccer coach in the house.
Funno's in the house? He's my distant relative. Don't even know it yet. Funno's right in the house. What's going on, Coach Funno? Well, the Bayou Classic, I'm going to tell you, and Denise and I talked about that. Henry and I talked about that. A lot of people talked about that. I had so much fun in New Orleans for the Bayou Classic this year.
50th Bayou Classic. Give it up for the 50th.
Yeah. I had so much fun.
Who won the 50th Bayou Classic?
Southern University.
Go down in history, y'all.
Who is, by the way, 26-24 in the Bayou Classic history. But, it was just so fun in the Dome. The Dome was rocking. It was nice. Good crowd was there. 60,000-plus fans were there. Almost 70. I think they sold 73,000 tickets for that game. Yeah. It was unbelievable. And the fans all around Poydras Street and all that. It was so fun.
Yeah, it was a good time, especially when you win, right? Yeah. But no question about it. I mean, you said it earlier, Coach Graves and his staff, Coach Totten, for those guys to pull those young men together in probably about 5 to 7 days and to put a game plan and strategy together, and obviously it was some change of personnel and different things that went on that go on behind the scenes, and to come out and to hold steadfast and win the 50th Bayou Classic, I think that's a tall order, and I think we owe them a round of applause again.
No doubt, no doubt. Hey, Coach Graves, unbelievable because, when it was fourth down, I said, okay, they're going to do a quarterback keeper. They're going to do a quarterback keeper or they're going to run it because that running back was unbelievable. He had 142 yards in the game. So they're going to run it, chalk, for fourth. But Coach Graves called a timeout before that play because he knew they were going to pass the football, and they did. Our guy knocked it down. Game over. Southern wins the game.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm talking about, being prepared. And I think they were prepared and ready to go. And, and it's testament also to the young men that we have in the program. You had every reason to have your head down, but the coaching staff didn't allow them to hang their heads and talk about, lifetime situations. You're going to have some tough times you're facing, and you're defined about how you handle those times. And obviously they show great character, and fortunate enough we was able to win for our fans.
No question about that. We had some Jaguars named to the All-SWAC team as well. First-teamer Jordan Carter, one of the best DBs in the business, number 7, unbelievable. Let me introduce you to a guy named Kelby Givens. You know that guy by any shot?
I think I know him a little bit.
Your nephew.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Had a great game and also a great season, too. Yeah. You had those two bookends with him and Brown. You can't guard both of those guys.
Yeah, I mean, they end up being lethal weapons, and they on the defensive side, they stay steadfast all year long, and obviously, I always talk about the team effort, and so those guys, amazing enough, have a chance to duplicate some of the same type of things that they did on defense next season. So I know we're going through this search, but I'm excited about what can take place with this team with a lot of returning players coming back.
No question. Let's talk about the search right now, Coach. How is the search going on? How do you feel that it's going on? Is it where you want it to be right now?
Well, so, we've been going at it probably ever since, since Coach Dooley stepped down. And, we have a lot of resumes, and we took the time, and I just want to take the time to go through just about every last single one of those guys that we felt like that's capable. And we learned a lot about a lot of candidates. And obviously I think we have a guy that won the Bayou Classic twice right here on campus. That's a great candidate himself. And so, we have some qualities that we're looking for a person to become the next coach at Southern. And I think it more than anything, I always say that we're looking for a football coach and we're looking for leadership.
Yep.
And so you don't have to be a celebrity here at Southern, because Southern University football program is a celebrity within itself, right? And so if you get the right guy, and Jaguar Nation get behind it, then it's an awesome combination. And so I think there's a lot of things that can be offered by our football program, and I want someone that can open up some doors that we never opened before.
So what about the kids in the transfer portal that have now gotten the transfer portal to protect themselves? Obviously, that doesn't mean they're necessarily leaving Southern University. They're probably waiting on who's going to be the next guy if their frame fits the coach's frame, meaning, okay, wide receiver, if he's going to pass the ball at all, he's going to be a more running receiver, what base defense are they going to use from a defensive player and what have you. So what about the kids in the portal?
Well, so certainly, anytime you have a coaching change, a kid can go in the portal at any point.
Right.
And so obviously to protect themselves and a lot of uncertainty, kids going to jump to the portal. And then kids want to, this day and time probably feel like they want to be re-recruited a little bit, right?
Right.
And so it's going to be up to the next leader of that program to come in and recruit these guys back and get them going in one direction. But I'm always – this portal, we talk about it from an athletic standpoint. It's good on one end and it's bad on another, right? Because the trend is most kids that have left and transferred haven't fared as well at the transfer school than the school that they were at.
Right.
And then at the end of the day, they all conference somewhere else, and then at the other school, they just a role player. And so I think that to parents, I always caution them to make sure they're having the right conversation with their kids, right? Most kids think we all going to the NFL or whatever sport they play. But you have to be mindful. Also remember that it's an education component behind this. And also I think it's sometimes talk about who you are and what your character is all about. And so I think that including the person that we have in place now and then people that we are looking at can tell a story, the reason why you stay at Southern University. And if you stay at Southern University, the expectations is high, and what you can contribute will be appreciative, and probably you do have some special qualities to move on, but we're going to make sure you move on to the pro ranks, but we're going to make sure that you get an education behind it and win a lot of ball games at the same time.
No question about that. It works hand in hand, and it's great. Good for the university and what have you. So, and that Bayou Classic was big. Not only you go for 500, but you also win the Bayou Classic, and that's the biggest game. It doesn't matter. The Celebration Bowl, the SWAC Championship, that Bayou Classic is huge. All right, let's go to bowling. Bowling Sonic Boom Invitational Champions.
Sonic Boom. Coach don't want to hear that.
Yes,
Sonic Boom on the trophy. He told them to keep that trophy because they
put our names on it.
They just came on back with first place. Give them a hand for that.
How about Nyla Wilson winning MVP? Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah. So obviously they taking off where they finished, right?
Right.
And so they finished on a winning note, and they starting off on this winning note. And Coach always said he have high expectations for his team and that they were going to continue on that trajectory. So they shown that thus far, and not just that tournament. They've been competitive. And in every tournament that they've been in, they've been able to upset a few teams. And so, I tell people all the time, and you got someone like Coach Richardson in here that won often, and Coach is starting to do that. And winning is not easy. So I don't want nobody to think what he's doing is easy, right? To keep winning, to keep winning, That's the expectations. But a really good coach win over time at a consistent rate. And he's shown it, and we've been able, other coaches in our program show it. So we like to think that we are sowing in to our student athletes and to our coaches so they can have a lot of success and that we can be a dominant athletic department.
Right. It's so crazy. The coaches will tell you that, obviously very successful coach. To win a championship, everything has to go perfect. everything, not only on the court, in the locker room, everything. No distractions and what have you. You got to be able to have everything runs perfect. Coach Ogeron told me in 2019 that's what happened with LSU and they won the national championship in football. Everything had to go perfect. And if it don't, you don't win championships.
Yeah, just to have a successful year, you have to be a great CEO over your program. And, and our faith in a lot of 19 to 21, 22-year-olds, right? And so you have to make sure they conducting themselves in such a way. And so this athletic business and this collegiate field that we're in is not easy to navigate. And so that's why I give a great shout out to our coaches, because I think they do a good job of keeping their program where it needs to be, staying out of a negative attention, and able to win games and graduate these student athletes. And so, with the mix of coaches we have now, I think they're doing an amazing job, and I can't say that enough about who they are. And you can see now with bowling upsetting people, women's basketball, soccer is rolling, basketball has been rolling. I mean, and I told you after coming off that deal that we had to fight through, I told you my expectation was to go to another level, and now I think you've seen it.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Now, so Coach Jeremy Fontenot is not posing for pictures. Maybe he's looking for that picture in that perfect new locker room that they're getting. The renovations for the locker room is happening.
Yeah, the renovation. What you say about Coach Fontenot? So, obviously, they started coming in, putting in lockers. I got the pictures today, putting in the lockers, putting in the new flooring. They moved from the mini dome to the field house, and we're excited about that. They starting the next phase, paint it all up. And so the ladies get a chance to go in and call a space of their own that's going to be brand new. And that investment is long overdue, but it's well worth it. And we have other investments that I keep saying are coming, but you probably can go to our website here soon and see social media, what's going on in that area, and see and I feel good about it because it's something for our student athletes and our ladies to let them know how much we appreciate all the work that they're doing. And we're not finished yet. We're just still going around the horn to get some things done.
Facilities are looking good, and I know you're getting to the facilities. They're going to look great at Southern University. And for people that don't understand that, that's huge in helping recruiting. That's a huge recruiting tool.
Oh, it's huge. But I must say is that I appreciate we got a great corporate partner coming up here in a little bit, but I appreciate all our corporate partners, and I appreciate everybody that give their individual gifts, because we cannot do it without those gifts, right? Unfortunately, our state funds don't allow us to do a lot of things, and even just for the add to our scholarship pool and to add to our academic sector, making sure our students get everything they need. I personally want to give a shout out to everybody and let them know how much I appreciate their giving, because these gifts is helping us with these new locker rooms and graduating these student athletes and giving our coaches and our students a chance to be success. So thank you all very much.
Yep. Thank you. Give a round of applause for all these great sponsors right here. When we come back, and by the way, we're at one of the great sponsors right here, TJ Ribs. TJ Ribs always there when we ask them to. There. And they got some big things coming up for the basketball games coming up real soon.
Let me set the record straight. TJ's Take Care is here, and they make a huge contribution to our athletic department. And so I encourage everyone that want to go somewhere and eat and have a good time, bring their family, bring it here, because they dollars coming back to Southern University.
Right back at Southern. And one of those guys that do that is Henry Baptiste, because he loves them ribs over here.
Yes, sir.
He loves those ribs, man. All right, when we come back, we're talking Lady Jaguar basketball. Carlos Funches joins us right here next. TJ Ribs, Acadian at I-10.
Michael Wells, happy birthday back there, my brother.
Right here on
great
the
support of Jaguar Athletics
Sports TV.
Are you interested in a college major with numerous career opportunities? Look no further than the Southern University College of Agricultural, Family, and Consumer Sciences. Agriculture is more than working on a farm. Our students are gaining hands-on experience and conducting cutting-edge research in the areas of agricultural sciences, family and consumer sciences, and urban forestry and natural resources. Our students also participate in internships and travel to national conferences. Our student organizations include students from diverse backgrounds with close bonds. These organizations provide our students with leadership and personal development skills needed to help them gain employment with top industry leaders. If you're not sure what you want to major in at Southern University, I encourage you to try ag. For more information about the College of Agricultural, Family, and Consumer Sciences, visit our website at www.suagcenter.com or call 225-771-2242.
We're a nation of hardworking Americans, and businesses will always be the lifeline of this great country. As a business owner, you understand the importance of your reputation. In times of uncertainty, you need a real lawyer who's serious about protecting you and your business. You need a problem solver. You need the law firm of Clayton and Fruget. Tony Clayton is a proven trial lawyer. He'll defend you and your business to the fullest extent of the law. Protect your investment and call the law firm of Clayton and Fruget today.
It's game day. A day that should be spent in the living room, not the kitchen. So next game, you just worry about the score. Because we've got the food covered. With hand-battered, cooked-to-order, always fresh, never, ever frozen chicken fingers. Craveable cane sauce. Crispy crinkle-cut fries, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Official chicken of Southern University.
Legendary Import Group. Exceptional service and a rare collection. You'll discover the only distinctive photo for the legend in you. We are legendary.
I am legendary.
I'm Team Legendary.
I am legendary.
I am legendary.
Now that's legendary.
Stop by Legendary Import Group today, where our team is honored to serve you. We are legendary.
Legendary Import Group, the only place for legendary care.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Right here, it's TJ Ribbs on Acadian at I-10. It's the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Coach Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Powers. Got Carlos Funches in the house. How you doing, my friend?
Good morning, Chris.
Good to see you, my man.
Good to be here.
All right, cool deal. You've got some games coming up. Louisiana Christian University, of course, will be coming up this Saturday. It's a doubleheader. Starts at 3 p.m. Louisiana Christian University will be playing in Baton Rouge. Tip-off at 3 p.m. right here at the FG Clark.
Well, we're looking forward to it. Looking forward to coming back and having a better game than we did this Sunday. So,
right.
You know, the young ladies are really anxious to get back on that court.
And then you go to Eugene, Oregon, and play University of Oregon. You and I were just talking off air with that just a second ago, how last year Oregon came here to Baton Rouge, and it was a fun time for Oregon and Southern University for that.
It was. They came down. They had a great time. We gave them a lot of Southern hospitality. Coach Reeves and everyone want to come back again. So,
and I'm telling you, we kept the game close.
We did.
I mean, all the way past halftime and what have you, the game was close.
We did. We played pretty well. You know, we kept it within striking distance in that fourth quarter. They kind of pulled away a little bit. After the game, we had dinner together. Some of the young ladies exchanged names and numbers and everything else. So it was great.
Obviously, this year, Chloe Fleming coming in, leading scorer, 8.2 points per ball game, along with Taylor Williams. How do you feel your team is doing pre-SWAC right now?
We've been up and down, you know, ebbs and flows. Played well in some games. The Miami game, we played pretty well. We had 3 shots to tie the game up with a minute to go. Just didn't pull it out. You know, we've been suffering from a lot of injuries also. So hopefully we can get a few people back. We can't play the style of basketball that we really want to play right now.
I never played organized basketball ever, but I always played pickup games and what have you. Coach, that's almost as rough as playing football. Basketball, I don't think people understand how rough a sport that is. That's a rough sport.
It is. Raven White is recovering from a foot injury right now. Genovia Johnson is recovering from off-season shoulder surgery. Nia Gordine, one of our transfers, she has a knee issue. So hopefully we can get some people back, but we're getting healthy.
And obviously now you play against Louisiana Christian, so it's an opportunity to see your team get that W, hopefully. And, it's not always an easy win. It's sometimes a tough win, but to be able to do that before you get into conference play.
Well, like Coach Banks said earlier, winning games is not easy.
No.
It's going to be a difficult task, and you have to have some confidence. You have to go out. You have to execute on both ends of the court. It's step by step.
Right, and we've talked about that. Now you get that X, Perino X on your jersey, but it's always the case when other teams are playing Southern University. So we get ready. We go onto the road, obviously, against, as we mentioned, Oregon, Nebraska, Kansas State, Oklahoma, and then you get ready for that big Texas Southern game. It'll be here before you know it. The Lady Tigers on January the 6th.
I mean, this league is extremely tough. You're not going to have any easy game. I mean, 1 through 12, it's going to be a battle each and every night. Especially on the road. You must win your home games. So we're starting out the league this year with 2 home games. We got to win both of them.
Right, and the 2 Texas teams coming in, too. That'll be big, Texas Southern and Prairie View. And then you go immediately to Tallahassee, Florida A&M, and also play them. And you play Bethune-Cookman right there, do the Florida trip.
Right. I mean, that's always a tough trip. So, we're just going to regroup, try to come in and be playing well, and hopefully knock down some shots and get a victory.
Now, you go straight there to Tallahassee's not that far, I guess, and then the next day you go to Bethune-Cookman.
We'll bus down to Tallahassee and then bus on over to Daytona, and we'll fly back that following Tuesday.
Oh, good, because that's a long trip from Daytona.
That's a long trip. You're talking about 10 hours.
Yeah, that's a long trip coming back.
So we try to break it up.
Right. What are your accomplishments? I mean, what are you trying to do, your goals pre-conference getting in for this right now?
Work on execution. Of course, you want to win every game, and you go into every game trying to win, but you want to make sure you're doing the little things right. Boxing out every time. Even if the young lady is 6'6" and she jumps over your head, at least you're doing the proper things it takes to win. But just playing winning basketball, making winning plays, executing, moving the basketball, setting good screens, all the little things it takes to win.
Now, I know for the men's side, the NIT has just come out saying that the regular season champ now will not automatically go to the NIT. Is that for the women's side as well?
It'll be the same way for the women.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that makes it tougher. Hey, it's win and win all. Win that SWAC championship game like you did last year.
That's what it's all about. Try to be hot going down the stretch and playing your best basketball going into the tournament for sure.
Now, do you see a team leader on this team right now amongst your players?
We do. We have Genovia Johnson is part of that core group. She's
been a leader since she came.
She has. So hopefully we'll be getting her back on the court. Chloe Fleming, she's been doing a good job for us right now. And then hopefully we'll get Raven White back in the next week or 2.
All right, Coach.
For sure, hopefully by the start of conference.
All right, Coach, good luck, and can't wait to see Saturday.
All right, thank you, Chris.
All right, again, that game is at 3 p.m. on Saturday. Southern University will take on Louisiana Christian right there at the F.G. Clark Activity Center. Then the men's game right after that, 5:30. Coming up later today on the show, we are going to have for you a chance to win season tickets right here. Sign your name, put it in that bowl. A chance to win season tickets right here at TJ Ribs, from TJ Ribs. And also we're going to give these coffee mugs away. I know, with this picture on it.
Yeah, I need to get one of those mugs.
You need to keep you in good graces.
I'll talk to Coach Banks about that.
You get in good graces. All right, we'll be back with more as we continue with the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics right after this time out on Pelican Sports TV.
You really hurt yourself. Did you know there's a health clinic right here on campus just for you and all Southern University employees? That's right. CareSouth Medical and Dental's SU Clinic is located in the nursing school building and is ready to give you the quality and compassionate care that CareSouth is known for. If you're at work and you're not feeling well, come see us. CareSouth cares.
What I love about T-Mobile is that just about anywhere you go, you're going to have coverage.
Where I live is a rural area. The coverage has been awesome.
Reliable coverage is super important for me, for my business.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. Now take charge of your phone upgrades with our best Go 5G plans and be upgrade ready as early as every year with Go 5G Next at T-Mobile.
You've got a lot on your to-do list, but none of it happens without your health.
My blood pressure feels high right now, and I'm exhausted.
The story of your health lives in the story of your life. At Our Lady of the Lake Health, we believe healing you means hearing you.
I need to tell my doctor about this headache.
So no matter where you are, no matter what's on your mind, we're ready to listen. The doctor will hear you now.
At TJ Ribs, we are passionate about three things: great food, exceptional service, and Southern University sports. Whether it's a watch party, tailgating event, or family meal, we're here to bring the party to you. Go Jags.
In my Louisiana, the day starts at 4 a.m. In my Louisiana, every meal is a celebration. My Louisiana really makes me wonder.
Ours is fast! With real-life swamp creatures!
In my Louisiana, music is a way of life.
My Louisiana is sheer magic.
From sun up to sundown.
Till sun up again. What will your Louisiana be?
When you find your Louisiana, you feed your soul.
We're connected to the collection.
All right, welcome back, everybody, right here. TJ Ribs on Acadian I-10. This is where we have the overtime show with athletic director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar athletics. Got the man right here. How you doing, Coach?
Pretty good these days.
Your mic is working. You see that? You done it. You hit the three-point shot. How about that? 60-59 over number 21, Mississippi State. The first victory against a top 25 team since 1993 when we did it way back when Coach Jobe was coach, and we went into the beat Georgia Tech, went into the second round of the NCAA tournament. That was huge. Did you feel your team could pull it off? And watch this. Yeah, I knew they would do it.
Of course.
Yeah. Terrion Joseph, big time in that game, named the SWAC Player of the Week right there. Shot very well. 27 points in the ball game.
Terrion's off to a good start. Boy, he was feeling it that night. But there was a clear focus with the guys before that game. And we knew we were going to have some tough times. But I think the theme was just stay with it, and be close around that 5-minute mark. But I'm just so proud of them for pulling that game out.
And I was on a radio station in Arizona, the radio network, before the Arizona game, and he talked to me about the strengths of this basketball team and what have you. And I said, I'm going to tell you, they're getting about 42, 43 points from the bench before that game. Now, in this game, y'all got 6 points and still managed to win that game.
Well, that can be a little bit misleading because I ran into someone in the airport and said, you're getting so many points off the bench, you're starting the wrong people.
Yeah, and that's kind of like and that's what he asked me. He asked me not that question, but he asked me, he said, there's certain players on this team that you think that should be the starter. And I said, well, first of all, pre-SWAC 1, he's going to see how his team is playing, who the starters are, and he picks it through there and what have you. But also, you know this, you've been in basketball since Jesus was a baby. You understand the situation goes that some players play better coming off the bench than they do in a starting role.
Absolutely, and I'm more comfortable starting a defensive lineup. I'm okay with coming with some offensive punch off the bench, but it's more important to me to have a lineup that gets you off to the right tone defensively.
Coach, you're shooting very well. I mean, going into that Arizona game, you were shooting 50% from the field, 50% from three-point land. Is that continued practice that you are really instilling in those guys and shooting?
We've had some moments where we shot it well, but in the second half of the last 2 ball games, we didn't shoot it quite as well. And so that's something that we got to try to maintain. We'd like to be a little bit more consistent for the entire 40 minutes.
What goes on with that? Sometimes that is the case. I know that sometimes you go the timeouts is what really kills momentum. But, I mean, that's part of the game as far as halftime timeouts.
Of course it is. I think the thing we just stress is just taking high-quality shots. And, I think we're getting better at that. It's a work in progress. If we continue to do that, I think our shooting percentages will be a little bit more consistent.
What player you feel right now is beginning to step up to the plate?
We've had several. I love what Tarion Joseph has been doing. He plays with no fear. But we've got some other guys who have assumed some leadership. Tejan Demasi is starting to get more comfortable. Jerron Wilkins has been battling. He was big for us in that Mississippi State game. So it's nice to see those guys find a little groove, and they have some experience.
He asked me, that Arizona guy asked me, he said, why do y'all have so many international kids? Are they working for you? I say, well, yeah. You know what Coach wants to know? Can you play ball? That's the bottom line. You don't care this. I said the biggest deal they've got coming from Paris, France, or coming from Nigeria, what have you, is getting used to eating crawfish down here, the spicy food down here. That's the only thing they got used to.
Right. Well, Tejan is from France.
Right.
Delane Mouan is from Australia, and he's had some good moments as a freshman. So we're excited about his future.
We got a tough game this weekend. It's always a good game. Every time I've seen Southern and Southeastern play each other, it's always a good game. That's a 5:30 tip-off this Saturday inside the F.G. Clark Activity Center. The Lions coming in almost beat LSU a couple of weeks ago at at the PMAC. So Southeast is going to be a pretty good mark for you.
They're picked to win the Southland. Mike's gone. Southeastern is picked to win the Southland Conference, and they shoot the ball extremely well from the three-point line. So we're going to have a really good effort to get that ball game.
Then it is field trip day on Tuesday, December the 12th, 11 a.m. Southern University men's team will play Champion Christian College.
An early game. Let's get the school kids in the house for that one. Let's pack the dome.
And that could be, I mean, you may have a youngster out there that may say, hey, one day I might be a Jaguar, and they come out and see how you operate and what have you, and that's pretty impressive.
The dream has to start somewhere, so why not in the mini dome?
Right, exactly right. That's exactly right. Then you go to Tulane to play in New Orleans on December the 16th on a Saturday. Wiley College, that's going to be here in Baton Rouge on December the 19th. Another chance for the fans to see it. And then, of course, we'll play again right here in Baton Rouge on December 31st, New Year's Eve, against Ecclesia. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Ecclesia,
that's how you say that?
That'd be our last tune-up.
That sounds like it's untyped. That sounds like you sneezed or something. And then it's the SWAC, Texas Southern.
Right. Yep. It's right around the corner, and as fast as the month of November flew by, it'll be right here on us before you know it.
Now, Coach, so far you've won at Mississippi State, you've won at UNLV, and I always say in basketball, it's key. If you're able to win on the road, that's going to be a key going down the stretch in the tournament, because guess what? Conference tournaments and NCAA tournaments are not in your home court. So if you're a good road team, that gives you an advantage going into SWAC tournament.
Well, the goal is championship, and I have never seen a team win a championship that wasn't able to be successful on the road. So those are good signs.
Yeah, no question about that. And you've proved that you can do that, because right after that, then you got to go to Florida and do that, like we just talked to Coach Carlos Funches, Florida A&M and Bethune-Cookman. It's a long trips. The SWAC, it's tough to win on the road. I feel like a lot of the arenas, the fans are very close to the action, to the playing court, and right behind you on the court.
Well, any league, and I'm looking forward to, this will be my first SWAC experience, and I've heard about some of the home court advantages, but I'm looking forward to the challenges, and I'm sure our players are.
Coach, you won at UNLV, and you've won also now at Mississippi State. What does that do to your basketball team?
Hopefully it gives them a level of confidence that we can win on the road. But there was a couple of other games I thought, we were in position to win and didn't quite close. But those are great lessons, and I think they'll pay off for us down the stretch.
And be able to play with anybody.
Absolutely.
And then your RPI will be good and all that stuff. Everything will be going good with that. That's going to be huge and stuff like that. And, that's huge to be able to win those two games right there. That made every publication known when you beat the number 22 first-ranked team, Mississippi State. That was unbelievably big. SWAC's going to be fun. I can't wait to watch this. It's going to be a lot of fun with your basketball team, and I know they're going to be competitive. That's one thing I know that you want. You want them to be competitive.
Absolutely. Right away.
All right, that's exactly right. Coach, as always, congratulations on that big win.
Thanks, Chris.
Man, that was unbelievable. Unbelievable with that win, man. And my phone exploded, not only with Jaguar fans, but with people that know that I do Southern University and what have you. And they said, man, Southern just beat Mississippi State. Go ahead.
Well, we hope there's more to come.
Yeah, there you go. I like that. All right. Coach Kevin Johnson right here on the set, head coach of the Southern University men's basketball team. We come back. We've got a special guest right here that helps provide great money here to Southern University. We'll talk about that when we return right here. It's the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics back after this on Pelican Sports TV.
The birth of legends are storied in this conference. We must never forget our rich history. We now turn our gaze to the future. The new legends will emerge. New heroes to arise. The Southwestern Athletic Conference. Be our history.
Legendary Import Group. Exceptional service and a rare collection. You'll discover the only distinctive auto for the legend in you. We are legendary.
I am legendary.
I'm Team Legendary. I am legendary.
I am legendary.
Now that's legendary.
Stop by Legendary Import Group today, where our team is honored to serve you. We are legendary.
Legendary Import Group, the only place for legendary care.
At TJ Ribs, we are passionate about three things: great food, exceptional service, and Southern University sports. Whether it's a watch party, tailgating event, or family meal, we're here to bring the party to you. Go Jags.
The smart Baton Rouge business traveler travels out of Baton Rouge. Why? It's about not having to wake up hours earlier, fight traffic, and stand in long lines. It's also about BTR being closer, more convenient, with non-stops and short hops to anywhere your business takes you. It's smart. So for your business, if it's about being one step ahead and not dead on your feet, then it's about time you flew BTR. Baton Rouge Metro Airport. It's about time.
What I love about T-Mobile is that just about anywhere you go, you're going to have coverage.
Where I live is a rural area. The coverage has been awesome.
Reliable coverage is super important for me, for my business.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. Now take charge of your phone upgrades with our best Go 5G plans and be upgrade ready as early as every year with Go 5G Next at T-Mobile.
I need to try it first.
I can't imagine a day without music. You go downtown, you can find some music. You come uptown, you can find some music. Monday night, they got music. Every night of the week, there's music somewhere. Baton Rouge is a place where it's easy to make friends, it's easy to hear some music, and it's easy to come back. We got the music, we got the food, and we got good people. So with that combination, you can't lose, right? You ever come to Louisiana?
All right, welcome back, everybody, here to the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. It takes people like this and companies like this to help Southern University out in the money that comes into the program. Not only your tickets, but also great sponsorships. And Baton Rouge Primary Care Collaborative is one of them. We got Dr. Stacy Bland, CEO, right here in the house. How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Good, good, good. Put that microphone up to you so we can hear your lovely voice.
Yes.
Are you going to sing for us tonight?
I am absolutely not.
No, absolutely not. I like that. Cool deal. All right, let's talk about, first of all, what is Baton Rouge Primary Care Collaborative?
Baton Rouge Primary Care Collaborative is a medical facility to take care of health care for all, but of course we have a portion that we take care of the uninsured and the underinsured to try to help be a safety net and close the health disparity gap.
There's so many people that don't have insurance that do not get procedures done because they don't have insurance, and it's scary for them. They don't want the bills to pile up and this and that, so you're able to help them out.
Yes, that's a unique part of our clinic. We are there as a safety net to help those in that situation, underinsured or the non-insured. You can come and see us. We treat regardless of ability to pay, and you get the same care that everybody else get. We offer the same care. It does not matter that you can't foot that bill. We're here to close that gap for them.
Tell us about the services you do offer.
So, of course, primary care from birth to dying. We offer radiology. We have an inside pharmacy. We have pediatrics. We have OBGYN.
Wow.
And we are now expanding to dental as well as behavioral health.
Oh, wow. That's cool, too. And I've talked about behavioral health. It's the state's not doing as well as they need to in that department.
Not at all.
Because we feel in some of the low-lying areas there's not enough facilities to do that, and that'd be something that's great that you do. Tell us your location. Speaking of that, tell us your locations.
My location, we're at 7050 Plank Road. We're the new facility that just was built there in April of 2022.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And that's right there by Southern, not far from
It's
Southern.
stone throw away.
Wow.
Yes.
Are there hopes maybe to add on to that soon?
It exactly is. We still have a portion of land, so we want to build a pediatric facility to have peds by itself in the back.
Oh, wow. Yes. And my niece just had a baby,
yes.
and she needs all the help she can get as far as, this and that, because she's a new mom, and am I going to do this right and that right? And that's something that you guys can help out on that.
Definitely.
Awesome deal. Well, let's talk about what the initiatives are in 2024. What are new things maybe coming in 2024?
So some of the initiatives that's coming in 2024, we want to expand to ophthalmology services as well as podiatry. We find in chronic care, those are two of the main things that we definitely lead for diabetic and hypertensive patients. So we want to bring that so we could be a one-stop shop and continue to offer all those services under one roof.
Cool deal. It's so much, medicine's come so far, but not only that, healthcare has come so far and what have you, and it's like there's things that you can do now to prevent that from happening. My dad was a bad diabetic. Luckily, I am not. I'm borderline, but I keep watching what I do and all that, and I don't eat a lot of sweets and what have you. But that's something that, you can educate people on.
Yes, definitely.
Awesome deal. Why is it important to sponsor Southern University?
Well, one, because it's a local HBCU in our backyard, basically. Mm-hmm. And to have a facility such as ours, there are kids that's coming to school. They may have chronic conditions. So we're there and we can help foster bringing some of those kids, have a warm handoff for their parents to say, hey, we're here. We'll take care of them while they're here. As well as for the athletic department, we offer so many services like radiology that if something happens to an athlete or anybody else, we're right there. We're in their community that they can come and see us, and it's right around the corner.
Oh, wow. Because that MRIs will be able to show what's happening with that athlete right on the spot.
Yes.
Awesome deal.
Yes.
Awesome deal. So, you're a big part of Southern University. I know you work with Denise now a long time, but
yes.
How big, not only be a part of Southern University, but I know that you like it because, like you said, it's in your backyard. But at the same time, I think it's a great partnership.
It is. It's an awesome partnership. It's something that we were willing to do, that we wanted to do, and we've had a good experience with it, and we want to continue to be a partner and sponsor.
How long have you had ties with Southern?
Actually, I'm a graduate of Southern.
Wow.
Yes.
Where'd you graduate in? What was your major?
In 2013, I had my Doctor of Nurse Practice from Southern University. I was part of the inaugural class.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Are there any job? You guys constantly hiring people and stuff like that?
Well, and another partnership that we have, we train the nursing division as well as undergrad and graduate students. So we have a huge partnership on the academic side as well as the athletic side.
What makes the nursing department at Southern University so big? Award winning. It's one of the best in the state.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's unbelievable. What makes it that way?
They have some really good educators over there. They have strong partnerships, and so they make sure that their nurses are well prepared to go in the community.
Awesome.
And it shows.
Dr. Stacy Blands, thank you so much.
Thank you.
God bless your family.
Thank you. Same to you.
Yeah, thank you very much. And we thank you for all the stuff you do at Southern University.
And I thank you guys.
I can't wait to have you again. Come on anytime.
Will do.
Doors always open.
And I accept.
Dr. Stacy Bland, CEO of Baton Rouge Primary Care Collaborative, big partner with Southern University. Got a couple of new coaches that snuck in here. Coach Crenshaw is in the house. I saw him back there. There he is. He sneaks. He could steal second base when you wouldn't believe. Big time. Coach Jacobs is in the house. Got her food to go. She's ready to go right there. Thank you, Coach, being here. Of course, volleyball coach. And we've got some more people that are in here. We got the Jaguar Nation that's in the house. That makes it even better. here in this house. Remember to sign that ticket to win those season tickets. And also coming up, we got an old classic here from TJ Ribs that are going to be presenting right here on stage. We'll do that coming up as we continue right here with the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics back after this timeout on Pelican Sports TV. Great job as always.
On your to-do list, but none of it happens without your health.
My blood pressure feels high right now, and I'm exhausted.
The story of your health lives in the story of your life. At Our Lady of the Lake Health, we believe healing you means hearing you.
I need to tell my doctor about this headache.
So no matter where you are, no matter what's on your mind, we're ready to listen. The doctor will hear you now.
Are you interested in a college major with numerous career opportunities? Look no further than the Southern University College of Agricultural, Family, and Consumer Sciences. Agriculture is more than working on a farm. Our students are gaining hands-on experience and conducting cutting-edge research in the areas of agricultural sciences, family and consumer sciences, and urban forestry and natural resources. Our students also participate in internships and travel to national conferences. Our student organizations include students from diverse backgrounds with close bonds. These organizations provide our students with leadership and personal development skills needed to help them gain employment with top industry leaders. If you're not sure what you want to major in at Southern University, I encourage you to try ag. For more information about the College of Agricultural, Family, and Consumer Sciences, visit our website at www.suagcenter.com or call 225-771-2242.
It's game day. A day that should be spent in the living room, not the kitchen. So next game, you just worry about the score. Because we've got the food covered. With hand-battered, cooked-to-order, always fresh, never, ever frozen chicken fingers. Craveable cane sauce. Crispy crinkle-cut fries, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Official chicken of Southern University.
We're a nation of hardworking Americans, and businesses will always be the lifeline of this great country. As a business owner, you understand the importance of your reputation. In times of uncertainty, you need a real lawyer who's serious about protecting you and your business. You need a problem solver. You need the law firm of Clayton and Fouger. Tony Clayton is a proven trial lawyer. He'll defend you and your business to the fullest extent of the law. Protect your investment and call the law firm of Clayton and Fouger today.
In my Louisiana, the day starts at 4 a.m. In my Louisiana, every meal is a celebration. My Louisiana really makes me wonder.
Ours is fast! With real-life swamp creatures!
In my Louisiana, music is a way of life.
My Louisiana is sheer magic.
From sunup to sundown.
Till sunup again. What will your Louisiana be?
When you find your Louisiana, you feed your soul.
Welcome back, everybody, right here to the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics right here, of course, with the man, Athletic Director Roman Banks right here, Acadian and I-10. This is our last show of the year of 2023, but we will be back on January 17th, 2024. Coach, I thought we'd be flying spaceships
you came
in 2024.
This time went very quickly.
Yeah.
And just to hear you say that, I didn't realize that time, right?
I know.
So the next time we all meet again will be in the new year?
Yeah. Coach Pete and I always talk about we blink our eye in game one, and it's Bayou Classic, and it feels like game two.
Yeah, no question about it. And And so, as we get ready, and obviously people think after football season things slow down, but it actually pick up with basketball and softball and baseball, and then you have track coming. And so we have a lot going on right now. And so I urge everyone to go to gojazsports.com and track these schedules and make sure they get a chance to support these student athletes.
No question about that. Speaking of dates, got to remember this. Put this date down. August 23rd, it's the Southern University Athletics Gala.
Yeah, so we had an awesome time last year, right, our inaugural gala, and so we're coming back strong for the second time. I know that's been on everybody's list. Well, you want to clap that one up there, Rod? Yeah. Everybody had a good time on that one. And so we're looking for bigger and better, and obviously that was a great fundraiser for us, and the committee did a great job for our first time, and we want to continue that excitement. And so we're putting the dates out there for everybody to say the date, get your calendars ready. That's actually alumni weekend, so we have family and friends weekend on the yard, and then so the scrimmage, if I remember correctly, the football last scrimmage will be taking place, and Fan Fest in the Mini Dome, and so that whole weekend is going to be action-packed.
No question about that. We got some tickets to give away. These are season tickets for Southern University basketball, men and women. We got Mandy here in the house. How you doing, Mandy?
Great.
I know you love to be here, right? She loves airtime.
She had no choice but to be here, right? We're on the clock.
All right, we're going to pick our first name. This is for the season tickets for Southern University basketball, provided by TJ Ribs.
George Walker.
George Walker.
George Walker.
Congratulations, George Walker. You are the winner of the season tickets for men and women's basketball. Now we got this mug, and right here on this, is this like if your wife gets mad at you, she sees your face on this and she knocks it down?
Yeah, that's why we have server at the house because a couple of them been cracked already.
We got these mugs to give away as well, and Mandy pulled another name for that.
Elaine Doyle.
Elaine Doyle, congratulations.
Huh?
Congratulations.
So they definitely deserve what they get because I don't know if they miss a show, right? They come here, their table's always full. They come here and have a great time, and so that's well deserving right there. But, and they actually done paid for that 5 times here with y'all, right?
You know, the thing about that is Coach Doyle is always coaching because Coach Doyle is doing this. Okay, I want you to – he's putting X's and O's right there on the table. I want you to move this way. I want the server to get it on that shoulder. You get the tee on that shoulder. It's always coaching.
Shrimptastic at that table.
His mom wins all the time.
That's shrimptastic,
awesome.
Though, right? Is that what it is over there?
That's right.
That's right. I know most of their orders now.
Speaking of this, man, look at these ribs. This is the Staple Mark best ribs here in Louisiana. It's TJ Ribs, and these ribs are so good. No fat on them.
Who ribs are they?
TJ Ribs.
Oh, okay, you know that place?
Could be Henry Baptiste's ribs because he gets them so much. But look at it. No fat on these ribs. They're always great to taste. They've got great spice. If you don't like spice, you better move to Mississippi or somewhere else like that because it's got spice on these babies. Yeah. They're that good. And they're
really
tender. They're unbelievable. So it's going to be great. And
look like that's going home with you tonight, Chris.
That's right. Jonah.
How we doing? Yeah, just like you're talking about those ribs, some of the best in Baton Rouge. Literally got the 225 award for the best ribs in town, so you can't go wrong.
Oh, wow. Give that up for that. Good deal. And then also, you didn't get a chance to last time you were here, that big burger. That big burger is as tall as the state capitol. That thing is huge.
Oh, yeah. It's called the Barbecue Ranch Stack for a reason. It's literally the whole ranch put right there on the burger for you. Goes with homemade fries as well, so you really can't go wrong with anything around here, guys, I promise you. Been working here for 2 years and still eat here every day.
Yeah, and we've had friends that have come here and had, large gatherings. So you guys are so big, you can actually do large gatherings right here.
Oh, yeah. We've got a couple 100 tops booked this week, actually, so it's going to be a real good time this weekend if you want to come out and see us. Again, with this much space in this restaurant, you can throw as many people in here as you can handle, I promise you.
What about Christmas parties? You guys cater to Christmas parties as well?
Oh, we definitely do. Like I said, those 100 tops are Christmas parties themselves, and then we also run a special right now on our gift cards. That's you get $100 worth of gift cards, and we throw in $20 on the house.
Why don't you let me be the white lab rat on the gift cards?
I don't know about that, Chris.
Me, and I'll give it a shot and see if they work.
You can't go wrong there, guys.
Go Jags, right?
Jonas, go
Jags!
He got it right. You got it right, Jonas.
Always fun being up here, guys. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you, brother. Coach, one of the things that people talk about is the basketball teams, both men and women, are playing. But what they love about it is so fun at these games. When you come inside the F.G. Clark Activity Center, it's a fun event to come to.
Yeah, so we like to think, the teams do a good job of competing and winning ball games, but we like to think that we put a component of entertainment around the games as well. And so, we want to make it a family-like atmosphere where the students on campus and the community to come out, kids come out. We have our kids club. They have their own zone where they can color and do a lot of different things going on as well. And so, that's one thing that has grown probably over the last few years for us is being able to put events around the games, right? So you got Greek night coming, you got church night coming, senior night coming, you have freshman night. You have all these events that we look to make sure that we try to have something going on for every game. And obviously we get discounts to big groups. And so you have a big group, then obviously you can contact us through the ticket office. 225-771-3171. Send an email, and we will entertain your groups for discounted prices. And so we want to make this community friendly, and we want to make sure that we have a great atmosphere. We have our DJ right here throwing down for us all the time, and so the band is there and everything. So we're very excited. We led attendance in our conference. We led in attendance in our conference last year, and we're looking to take it to another level this year.
No question. And speaking of inviting these groups of people to come by, this Saturday for the doubleheader, it's a high school night. So you'll be able to come in with your school ID for $10. General admission tickets are $15. But if you bring your ID, your school ID, high school kids get in for $10. And then on Tuesday is going to be fun. It's an opportunity for field day. That's my best time of school when I was in elementary. Man, when we did field trips, I don't care where we went to, but if we never went to no ball game. If we got to go to Southern University, watch Southern University play basketball, that is unbelievable. We got the elementary and the middle school kids will come in. They're going to get a bag of lunch. So with that, you get sacks of lunch. So contact the ticket office and RSVP your spot, your school, to come in on Tuesday.
So, any middle school, elementary school, they contact us. They come to the games for free. The game is at 11 o'clock, and we know they have to get their buses and all that, and we're going to feed them a sack lunch and let them come to the ball game and have a good time. We intentionally put this game at 11 o'clock. We've seen other universities do it, so we think that we owe that to our students that support us as well.
And there's a lot of home games. Usually there's like 2 home games before conference play, but this year we've had a lot home games.
Yeah, we've been able to, get that schedule going where they have some games finally at home to get ready for conference play. I think that's very important for the teams, men and women, to be able to prepare themselves, get a game that's conference-like, and also be able to look at the team against like opponents, and so they can get a great evaluation before January.
All right, again, this Saturday, 3 p.m. tip-off as Southern University will take on Champion Christian. The Lady Jags will take on Champion Christian, and that's from Pineville, Louisiana.
Well, the guys have Southeastern.
Southeastern, and you know a little bit about Southeastern.
That's a rivalry game. Southeastern doing
and
well.
Just play tough,
yeah.
So that's a 5:30 game.
Yeah, that's
30 minutes after that game.
So we need that's the double hitter that we play in January. So we kind of tune it up for the fans.
All right. So again, January 17th, our next show right here on Pelican Sports TV. Overtime with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. Have a great New Year.
See y'all next year. Go Jags.